So we're currently broken down on the side of the road.
Now hang on just a minute. Let me give you a little backstory.
Well, welcome to, well, first of all, to the channel. This is my first video, but also welcome to my new car. This is my new to me 1990 BMW E30 325i convertible. Been looking for one of these for a really long time, and it's been really hard to find a good one. A lot of them are either modified like crazy or just really rotted out. And it doesn't help that I live in New England, so you know, a lot of them have just been sitting outside in the rain and the snow. So I had to resort to buying out of state, and I didn't have the time to drive 5 hours down to New Jersey and back to take a look at this thing, so I had to buy it sight unseen. The car is pretty much exactly the way the seller described. I really love this car, but it is in no way perfect, and it's definitely gonna need some help. Also, I want to apologize if all those shots looked all like really different. I need to get a suction cup mount or something for the windshield because I just have it basically mounted. It's on the dashboard. So, yeah, definitely want to get something for future videos. So I figured my first video with this car would be to just go over everything that's wrong with the car, so we have an idea of what I actually need to fix. I haven't even cleaned this car yet. Once I clean it, I'll have a much better idea of what needs to get done, what needs to get fixed. For now, we're gonna go over everything that is currently wrong with the car, and it sounds like a lot, but a lot of it is like really minor stuff. First thing, the body is not in the best shape, but doesn't have any rust. There is a small little ding in that corner. It's nothing big, there's no rust there, it's just sort of paint chips. It's really small, probably an easy-ish fix. Driver's seat is rough, but passenger seat is okay. The driver's seat is horrendous, actually. Kind of looks like a dog just went to town on it. I don't know anything about upholstery or anything like that, so I'm hoping I can get it redone for cheap. I don't know how much that's gonna cost. Odometer stopped at 165,000 miles. He said that it stopped during his ownership, so I'm hoping that's correct. I think that is. I think the condition sort of reflects the mileage. One thing that's not listed in here, but he mentioned to me afterwards, is that the fuel gauge doesn't work. So I have no idea, no way of knowing how much fuel is in the tank because I can't even gauge it by mileage. No radio, shift knob is loose. That's an understatement, it just like comes right off. Kind of old looking too. Oh, piece just fell off. Shakes above 50 miles an hour. I haven't driven this on the highway yet. I'm probably gonna do that sometime later this week. There's small interior pieces missing. The top is not in great shape. It doesn't look like there's any lining, like head lining in the rooftop. So there's just a lot of like little stuff in the paint. I don't know if it's really coming out on camera. There's some tiny little dings. This is the driver's seat I was talking about. Radio missing, odometer and fuel gauge just straight up don't work. So came with a bunch of stuff in the trunk, including some oil. Should probably take that out so it doesn't spill everywhere. But this is the tool thing. Let me turn up the exposure here so you can actually see what I'm doing. Wait for it. Ooh, yeah, that's some tasty stuff right there. Yeah, you can actually hear it. He mentioned that the timing chain or timing belt was done recently, so that's really good. He replaced a couple other hoses and things underneath the hood here, so I'm pretty happy with that. Now the goal with this car is definitely not to do anything crazy. I don't want to do an engine swap. I don't want to do wide body or stance it out or anything like that. Definitely want to keep it original looking. If I do anything that's not factory, it's going to be factory looking. So like for example, the radio, I have plans to put this Blaupunkt unit in. It's got Bluetooth, it's got all this modern stuff, but it still looks factory. So, you know, little touches like that are really going to make this car good. But, you know, for now, I'm just going to do, you know, paint restoration, the seats, you know, the stuff that's gonna make a big difference in the car. But yeah, YouTube has always been something that I've been curious about and wanting to do, and I never had a car to do it with. And now that I do, I figured, why not? So yeah, let me know if there's anything that you have in mind that you'd like to see for upcoming videos about the car. But yeah, that's sort of it. And again, I guess the goal will be just to make a video soon about me fixing something, because this car is not in the greatest shape and I want to get it cleaned up as quickly as possible. So I guess that's it, and I will see you in the next video. Peace.
Now, although it doesn't look like it right now, here's where things start to go downhill. There's me, putting the top down, getting ready to enjoy a nice sunny day and drive my new-to-me drop-top BMW to a car show. Now look right here. See how it says the needle says half a tank? You're thinking, hey, didn't he say not too long ago that the fuel gauge doesn't work? Yeah, I did say that. But after I filmed that little segment, a coworker of mine was nice enough to look the car over for me and found that the fuel sender wasn't plugged in. So we plugged it back in and the gauge worked. At least, so I thought. Fast forward about half an hour and the car just decided to stop running. I had it towed back to my work and ended up getting a ride home. And the whole way back I'm thinking, what could possibly be the problem? Everything was fine, the engine just randomly cut out. Maybe the fuel filter's clogged? I couldn't figure it out. A few days later though, I had an idea.
Alright, so I know I said in my previous post, if you read the caption, that I'm pretty sure the issue from when I broke down was the oil, or the fuel filter, which is down there. I'm a little windy, I just carried 5 gallons of gas from all the way over there. Anyways, I have a sneaking suspicion though that my fuel gauge is still lying to me. So just wanted to try this and see if it worked. And the verdict? You're joking. Oh, I literally just ran out of gas.
And that was when I learned, when the needle reads half a tank, it means you better go find some gas.
So wet in here. There was a hurricane this weekend and I don't have a car cover yet, so it's very wet in here. But today we are on our way to South Shore Auto Works, which is a import shop in Kingston, Mass. Wow, there's a lot of water. So we're gonna get an alignment, wheel balance. There's a fuel leak somewhere and it's not good. It smells really bad. So that's definitely something that I need to get looked at and fixed. I would do it myself, but I just don't feel like trying to find where the leak is and all that. If they can at least diagnose it, that'd be good. But the main thing that I'm really looking forward to getting out of this is a list of everything wrong with the car. I'm gonna have them go through everything and give me a quote on how much it would cost to have them do all of it. So I can kind of know how much it's going to cost me to do, how much I'm going to save doing stuff myself. So yeah, here we go. There's so much water in here. Oh my gosh. Alright, so I just got back from South Shore Auto Works. I got a report and just wanted to end the video with just going through everything that a professional mechanic got to see that was wrong with the car. It's not a huge list, and some of the stuff I already knew about, I already mentioned in the previous walkthrough that I did before I had it looked over by a professional. Yeah, let's go through it. So, needs new tires. Knew that. Valve cover gasket is leaking, which is a little surprising because the previous owner said that it was replaced by him, but maybe I guess they leak. It's an old BMW, they leak. Valve adjustment, not sure what that's going to entail, how difficult that's going to be, but if I do the valve cover gasket, I'm going to want to do that at the same time because it's all going to be apart anyways. The timing belt's on here. I'm assuming he put it on here just so that I can replace it myself and know and have that peace of mind, even though the previous owner said that it was done. Just, you know, he's right. I want to make sure that it's been done so that I don't have to worry about it. Exhaust gaskets he put on here. I'm probably just going to get a new exhaust anyways. O2 sensor looked like it was hammered in rather than screwed in, so probably want to replace that. And a lot of rubber stuff, so, you know, steering joints, rear subframe bushings, the guibo, tires, it's transmission mounts. Apart from that, it's just the fuel tank that he recommended to replace. Now, I do have a fuel leak. It does smell a little bit occasionally, but he didn't say that he found an active leak, so I think just replacing the gas tank is gonna fix, you know, at least uncover whatever is causing the smell. So yeah, that's that wraps it up. If you have any suggestions on what you'd like to see regarding the car, or if I could do something else on the channel too, that'd be cool. I don't know how frequently I'm gonna be able to upload. It already took me like 2-3 weeks to make this video, so but this was fun. I'm excited to see what else I can do with this. So yeah, that's it for now, and I'll see you in the next one.